Tawini Malre, una bola quechua wantungat.
Pasa susho i kanaina doka ches. Tarantada.
Purnace niso pamaranga dori savota. Govana me. Sucha tola bache kamantuch. Purtek choka.
Dochi namazrunta. Ragichi sa. Kavadumpe masuraku. Popayi botenya. Tachi morota kamsa. Javaskobo sabjo. Rigiso karo enokso. Mochi tosa sagrinde. Krech, mizoto minaka de sama krema krach vituto. Bakaraze zo mama, potaka chi bintano, vereka tocha heremba, soborama hota watakan. Jun sobe me rapa, no kuma randisa makchiksa, kuja bang tong kinka mata kata, chopa wanga kun not ka yutka ket. Dahupo botenya go jucho picha, taba ni sochu, norotoga proto lala shishi, juvadosa jibacha, ratak mansa, kavadumpe masuraku, popayi botenya.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skills.
Another bounty hunter.
Wisommogo dosi sheba dente school mostovi gite yavach, pitarishan, bram tabanin sochu. Da come giusmak miki baranye dosos o rika chondin, wana magrable mogo. Yatuka uwanrika chotin wanima orata wakata chi lumalispa.
General, we have found them again.
Have we, Tobin? Or is this a preface to another of your failures? Consider the whole field, Tobin. Why would a Jedi risk all of this just to come to Isis?
The crew of the Ebon Hawk is elusive, General. We were warned about that, but we still underestimated them. But the fools are here, in Isis. The intel on this is certain. I'm ordering men loyal to us to take care of them now.
I think I have an idea. Hold that order. Have him watched instead. The Jedi may prove a solution to another one of our persistent problems.
I'm Captain Galisi, Offworlder. If you want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa.
You're that swoop biker, right? My friend says you should go pro.
I told you before, Offworlder, the sky ramp is restricted to military personnel only. Now move along.
I think there's something I have to do. I just don't know what it is I gotta do.
Back again, Offworlder? I'm sure you have a starport visa. If I were you, I'd leave before too many more beast cages are stacked in the streets. We certainly do. He and several other people were picked up in connection to a murder. Captain Sulio. She was in charge of the starport checkpoint. A good soldier. Your friend was one of the last people that saw her alive. So far, he's just a suspect. But if he did it, the punishment is death.
Dagon Kent is the only person I know with the contacts to help us out. We need to get Dagon out of custody.
Until we either eliminate him as a suspect or find the real killer. Dagon has quite a record with the authorities. The Colonel thinks that murder isn't too far a stretch for someone like him. No way. We're under orders to make sure no one sees the murder suspects. Command is taking this very seriously. I know Dagon personally. He's one of the worst doctors I've ever heard of. But I can't see him deliberately killing someone. He was one of the last people seen with Captain Sulio in the cantina. Ask around there. I've heard he's got a good motive for killing her. If you can somehow clear that up and prove it wasn't him, Command will cut him loose. If I say any more, I'll get in trouble. Stay out of trouble.
Tonoranda Manakaran, Ipo Inshallah. Tonoranda Manakaran, Ipo Inshallah. Loka Kamaran Endoso Ran Wino Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu. In Wamagro. May Rangana Noruta.
Nice to meet you, Sentient. Are you interested in a friendly game of Pazak? The deck is warm, the drink is plentiful, and the company amiable. Can I tempt you? Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? Novin. He's probably my best friend on this planet. Honestly, he's not a very good doctor, but he is a great drinking companion. Never. Dagon thought very highly of the good captain. I did too. She had a sharp wit, that one. Sad to see her go. Know him. He's probably my... I'd much rather talk about something else. Focusing on the negative is no way for a gambler to live.
There's got to be something you need, something you want. I have connections, many connections in the city. I can provide high-quality, unique weapons that you won't be able to find elsewhere. I even have a rare lightsaber crystal, something you'd never find elsewhere. If you need money, I'll pay you 5,000 credits. All I ask is get me one open starport visa. I really can't be any help with that. I might have been in the same detention cell that night that Dagon's in now. The soldiers were asking me some entertaining questions that night. I've got no idea what was going on. Let's just say I'm one of their usual suspects. Sort of comes with the territory. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, I'm not gonna give her the starport visa.
Tu needs a manta you.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatura. Tayaita ta bosananansata. Dahuba bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kavadumpa munsuru kuplaliyawa. Bo bagaragawanda yaitua ulwanji yuma. Muliwrawa iberendia tia Vishnu nunga se. Utadirama.
Not sure what that does, but okay. I did it. I don't know, hopefully I don't regret it later.
Good to see you again. Any luck with the visa? Really? I've been looking for one for weeks. Thanks. I don't understand. But I'll wait here. Time is of the essence.
Tawini malre, una bola quechua wantungatong. Grazie kusa kunta chubatun borawramwa. John Sobo Marimpa, Komarikata Nimpuna Kea Sorupa Manwante, Nekama Korondi Samaraka. Mogachi, Norta, Imbreve Sotamici, Pratanga no me vide tota Rojawana Chiki, Bromne Brava, Nikate Sosa Korkava Tumba, Pola Pelewe Nikata. Tanci crani rando totala cortola zoto chobo kunkine chunsim joto kikt negete namambwa di kele bitelan kawana bota ayunna tangwa se kuchina chuna sorchoranto e chana dumpa ne kanite kawachi tene yubugaro gunta ritaba.
So I think I gotta do some races.
Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Mokpiguna wana sichins. Nunchka wana sich. Tanto todos. Tumukarata. Me ranga no roto. Dosima na rachata. Kroto no ranga manatandi groto. Mokpiguna wana sichin si wana bosh. Minsukre masukun ratungala. Me rontono chunsaraka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo raktamana sobu. Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mokbiglo na wana si Jin si wano bosh. Sukray masukun rat. Tanto todos tumukarata. May ranga no roto. Dosi mana rachat. Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mokbiglo na wana si Jin si wano bosh. Sukray masukun ratungala. May rontono junsara ka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo raktamana sobu. Minsukray masukun ratungala. May rontono junsara ka roto. Minsukun rakawata. Poendo raktamana sobu. Aramontok tumukara chukorak. Grun kanwana machi nito rabanaka. Dosi morna ra racha. Gonachi drum paba nakaras. Tanto todos tumukarata. May ranganoroto. Dosi mana rachata. Kroto no ranga manatandi koroto. Mokbiglo na wana si Jin si wano bosh. Sukray.
Buonace niso pamaranga do risa vota. Govoname. Sucha tola bache kamatuch. Furtek choka.
Doveri nincha, yonona shitasa chuch. Kavadumpe masuraku popa.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. I suggest you leave the room, off-worlder. I've got all the fans I need right here, so go space yourself. This room is reserved, If you ask me, she got what she deserved. She looked down on us beast riders. Good riddance. I know his face, it's about... She's a beast rider like me and our leader. You better never be speaking ill of her, or else.
I guess I gotta do races? I don't know, let's try the race. Dang, I fucked up.
Yeah.
55 seconds, dang it. Oh shit, I fucked up. I did it. That's supposed to be 55 seconds.
Yeah.
51 seconds. Dang it. No. I was doing good. Oh, did I do it? Oh, I almost had it, I think. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
47 seconds. Dang, this race keeps getting harder.
Yeah.
43 seconds. Fuck. This one's the champion. Did I do it? Ooh, nice. But I got a lot of money here. Let me make sure I save. He's gonna be so mad.
Moronos marana, potaga, yufulki kokola Gigi.
Doveri nincha, yonona shitasa chuch.
Poshmanfu ni wado ni puta malasapa. Lokini kemarin, jadi inas di John Blau and so mas. Tong abaw.
Welcome back. My deck is still warm if you're up for Bazak.
Tu nita manta yuma.
Now, what did you order? I'll just guess.
Tonoranga Manakaran. Mababe want to susintu mukarata. To ask. Febko Emariam. Mababe want to susintu mukarata. To ask Rectonatada Bear Mabar Chokto. Torenibu inturata sisi meborokra. Febko Emariam Gawaka Situ Insula Raka Rakachata. Damaso Kinchuda Wanka. Mopiguna Wana Si Chokoratawa. Moka Kamaran Endoso Ran Wino Chabi. Du Rantamana Sobu.
I'm supposed to figure out who the hell the killer is.
Good to see you again. Any luck with the visa? Really? I've been looking for one for weeks. Thanks. You've done a tremendous service for the Republic. Now I have to catch the first shuttle out of here. May the Force be with you.
Okay, so now I can't get off of the planet. Hey Vortex, how's it going? Welcome. Okay, so I did the races and I beat everybody. I'm surprised I did good. I gave the Starport visa to the guy that was right here, so I don't have a visa anymore, so I think I'm stuck. I'm supposed to find the killer. I believe I've already talked to everyone here. I've already talked to everyone there. I've talked to everyone here too. I talked to everyone here. Now I'm not too sure what I'm supposed to do. Maybe I'm thinking I gotta talk to the soldiers? You're never late, Vortex. You're always on time.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately. If you have...
Have any work that needs to be done?
Heard of any good finds? Heard of any good finds?
I am 1B-AD, an automated droid vendor. I have in stock a variety of quality droid... Certainly, 1B-AD is programmed to answer many basic questions from prospective buyers.
Thank you for dropping by last night. Thank you for being my friend, Vortex, and always hanging out with me.
Isis is the only city on the planet Onderon. All other information on this subject has been restricted. That information is restricted. Do you have any interest in my goods? Sorry, my memory banks have no information on that subject. Please restate your question or ask another. Sorry, my memory banks have no information on that subject. Please restate
But
your
yeah,
question
if
or
you
ask
end
another.
up getting the Switch 2 Vortex, I'll buy you the memory card. Because I got the memory card that was like 250 memory. Because when I bought my Switch 2, it was a bundle. It came with the memory card and the game. And then later on, once I saved up enough money, I got me the one that was 1,000. It's kind of pricey. I think they're saying that the reason it's so expensive is because of AI and anything that has to do with like memory cards. It's expensive right now, especially the more memory it has. Sorry, I'm cleaning my glasses. It's like I'm looking at the screen and I guess because it has light, I can see a smudge. I wish I could get you the Switch too, to be honest, but I'm not that rich. But I think I can save up. Well, I can start saving up money, and I think by the time you get the Switch 2, I should have enough to buy you the memory card. I'll let you know once I buy one. Yeah, well, at least you know that once you get it, you don't have to worry about the memory card.
Certainly, 1B-AT is programmed to answer many basic questions from
I would
prospective
love to
buyers.
have a
What do you
robot
want to
like
know?
this in real life.
Reinitializing complete. Greetings. Do you have any interest in my goods? That goes against my primary behavior programming. All items must be sold based on the most favorable market conditions. 1B-AT cannot haggle. This is also a part of my primary behavior matrix. Market conditions all set to 0. All prices now set to base cost value. Do you have any interest in my goods?
Oh, damn. Oh, I hacked him, but I was only able to get him to lower the prices. I think I'll buy this one because look, this one says this one-use item improves the user's ability to bypass security measures, creating electronic interference in the locking mechanism of doors and containers. Oh, I thought it was for like droids. I am surprised at the ping in Slayers. Oh, I don't know, Vortex. That's why I always say like you can't be the only one always putting the effort. That's not how a friendship works. Like a friendship is you give me some of your friendship and I give you some of my friendship. It's I guess it's called what, like a two-way street. It can't just be all about give me, give me, give me. Okay, well, I don't think I'm gonna buy anything from him right now. Oh, I'm the master now.
That goes against my... 1B-AT was built and programmed by Tolos the Trader. 1B-AT was built to buy droid components for below base cost value and sell components based on most favorable market conditions. Do you have any interest in my goods? Greetings, Master. Certainly. 1B-AT is programmed to answer many basic questions from prospective buyers. What do you want to know?
I think nowadays it's so hard.
Isis is the only city on the planet Onderon.
It's so hard
All
to
other
find like
information on this subject
real
has been
friends.
purged by Tolos to direct more
Like I
power
feel
to
like a lot of
primary
people
functions.
just care about themselves. And it's so hard to build like true friendships.
1B was 1B certainly.
Hey, it's the swoop bike chap.
A lot of credits to be made around here lately, if you have the right skills. A lot of credits to be made around.
Some of those alien thugs had a go at you, right?
Unfortunately, it's true.
Some of those.
That's why
alien
I'm like
thugs
so
had a go at
glad
you,
that
right?
we found each other. Like, who would have thought that we
cross
would become friends just because I liked one of your Pokemon posts
A lot
on
of credits
Twitter,
to be made around here lately, if you have the right
and then
skills.
we've been friends for so many years. The universe works in mysterious ways, Vortex. This guy keeps saying I need clearance, so I don't think he's gonna let me in just yet. Okay, let's see what this guy's on about.
I won't remain silent any longer. The Republic has actively attacked us. They attack our spaceships unprovoked. What next? An invasion? Perhaps they seek to conquer us. Will you stand idly by? Will you let them bomb our city? No!
Question, Vortex,
If Queen
the
Talia is
Republics
so
are the
removed
good
that she
ones,
won't
right?
do what the people so clearly want, then we must show her with force.
That's it, Ponlar. We're taking you in. You've gone too far.
Brothers and sisters, let us rise up now and march to the palace. Our will cannot be denied. Sacrifices are inevitable, but it is the price of change.
Uh-oh.
I will not. My cause is just. The Queen must bow to our will.
Oh shit. I'm not able to do Force Persuade. I'm not able to do Persuade. I guess we have no other option. The soldiers are gonna have to be called in for
The
reinforcements.
time of patience is over. Let's show them our resolve with force.
He's right!
Get
arms!
Kill
the
royalists!
They're arming. We need backup. We could use your assistance. Try to disable them. If the mob grows, many more will die.
We should conserve our strength for more important matters.
We have no time for this. Fire!
Kill all the royalists!
I mean, I'm not gonna get involved in fighting civilians. What the hell's wrong with that guy asking me to shoot them? That is not my problem.
You have returned. My stock is filled with weapons I could... Oh, everything's great here. We're all very happy. So, fair. General Vaklu is concerned about well-armed insurgents. They've had to get arms from somewhere. Not for me, of course, but all sales of weapons have been severely restricted. I can only sell to off-worlders like you that have the proper clearance. And now off-worlders can't come here because of the blockade and searches, but it's a wise policy. Of course, soldiers are only doing their job. Even if it puts me out of business, I am happy. Even if I'm forced to live off scraps in the street, I am so happy to do my part. Long live General Vaclo.
Wait, did something happen to my live stream? Why does it show it's buffering? How does it look on your end, Vortex? It kind of looked like it was buffering on my end, but I don't know if it's my tablet though. The live stream paused on my end on the tablet, but I think it's working now. But I don't know if it's my tablet, if it's the internet. I don't know. Looks good. Okay, it's probably my tablet. It's not a new tablet. It's kind of old. This one looks like a red crystal. Should I buy it?
Back again, off-worlder?
Yeah, I think so too. I think siding with the queen is gonna be the light side. And then I need to get in there, but I don't know how to get in there.
So, you're back. My offer still stands. 2,000 credits for an open starport visa. Does it matter? Truly matter? No. I have no sad story. I just know people who will pay a great deal for an open starport visa. The credits are your share of my profits. The visas are very rare, but I have a feeling you may come across one. Ask someone who cares about that.
Oh, I don't trust anybody with the fucking face tattoo, to be honest.
Please, Captain, help me. My children and I are desperate to get off of Onderon. Do you have an open starport visa? My husband was killed by General Vaclo's troops. Our home was seized, and we were cast out. We have seen many wars on Isis, and I know war is coming. I want to spare my children from bloodshed. I've told you our story. Please, won't you help us? My husband, he was part of the ISIS Council. He was a strong supporter of the Queen and the Republic. His views weren't always popular. Over time, he became convinced that Vaclo was trying to kill Queen Talia. He tried to kill Vaclo. To protect the Queen, the conspiracy was discovered, and he was shot during the arrest. What he did was wrong, and our life has been so difficult since then. I just want to get off this planet and start a new life. Please, help us. No one else will.
Oh, I feel bad for her and her kids. There's something I have to do. Look at all these innocent people that died just because they were protests. Well, technically they were not protesting. They were about to go riot and try to kill the queen, I think. Like, you would think that in the future there would be no kings and queens. And then you know what else is gonna happen? Apparently King Charles is gonna come and he's gonna do like this big speech in front of like the elected officials and stuff, which, you want to know something, which I kind of find kind of disrespectful, because it's like, dude, we declared our independence from Britain, and one of the main reasons we declared our independence was because of the taxation and because we did not want a king. And now we have the king coming over here to America to do some grandiose speech, which is probably just going to be spreading propaganda in front of our elected officials. It's like, isn't this what we fought for to not have?
I told you before, Off-Worlder. I am Captain Bastuco.
20 years would mean you were here during the Mandalorian Wars, right?
I was a soldier when the Mandalorians took our world, and
Probably Vortex.
When we drove them from Onderon, I served
And
on
not
the
to
wall
mention,
for 10
I don't
years
trust
after.
the royal family.
Jedi drove the
Like, I think they had
Onderon.
involvement
The
with all that
Mandalorians never
Jeffrey
gave
Epstein
ground to
stuff.
any Onderon soldier.
Such of you could be considered treason. Onderon was responsible for much of the fighting during the last days of the war. Without General Vaklu, the Republic would have fallen. General Vaklu is my superior officer, and I respect the chain of command. He kept the Resistance alive when the Mandalorians were destroying our world. The wall is the barrier between Isis and the Onderon wilderness. For hundreds of years, we kept the city free
Well,
of
didn't they
beasts
say
and
like
beast
one of the
riders'
one of the
greatest
royal
honor for an
families
officer
were
is to serve on
involved?
the wall. Many aspire to the post, but few are worthy.
And then there's also like a bunch of government officials involved in that shit. It's disgusting. And I hate that there's all these rich and powerful people around the world. They do all these grotesque things. They break the law. They find loopholes to not pay their fair share in taxes. And they get away with it. I don't know a lot about like what goes on in the UK, but I think I saw something on TikTok that it was like one of the royals, but it's like, if one of them is involved, how many of them were involved? You know what I mean?
I was requested to guard the sky ramp in the merchant quarter. My personal feelings on the matter are irrelevant. I received an order and I carried it out. The sky ramp. I'm the one in charge here.
Loyalty can prove it.
I suggest you move along. There's no chance of that off.
Dang it, I don't know how to get him to let me in. Because they're so rich and powerful, they use their money to buy politicians, to buy judges and lawyers and all this stuff. So they're so rich and powerful that they're pretty much untouchable. And I kind of hate that. Like, I hate that they're above the law. It's the laws are for us, but not for them. I don't like that. For me, it doesn't matter how rich or powerful you are. Everybody has to abide by the same laws. And then another thing about rich people, let's just say there's a war. The rich people and the politicians are not going to go to war. It's going to be all the poor and the middle class people, the people that don't care about war. The people that had nothing to do with the war and all that stuff, we're the ones that get drafted. It's redunculous, Vortex. I think there's something I have to do in the cantina. Let's see. I need to talk to the guy that's in prison. How do I talk to the guy in the prison? I've already talked to everybody here on this cantina. I guess I just gotta keep talking to people here and try to maybe get different dialogues.
Tawancha morichiwa. Chone murlera. Gavadumpa munsu kawana bot. Chone murlera.
Let me look for them.
Welcome back.
I did talk to this guy.
Foul business, that is. Like most nights, I was here. What do you want to talk about? She did? Oh no, by the four moons, what a mix-up. They got it all wrong. Dagon and Sulio were good friends. It's just when they got a little too much Juma juice, they'd carry on. They'd call each other all manner of things. It could get quite hilarious, really. But it was just friendly banter. That night, Sulio was in great form. Dagon and I were laughing about some of the choicer ones later. Yellow-toothed dung dweller. We bought her a couple of drinks afterwards. It may look strange on the outside, but it was just their habit. Their way of passing time during these dark nights. Listen, if the soldiers think that's a motive, they just didn't do enough digging.
That bit of information will help with clearing Dagon. But the Onderon military won't let him off that easy. They're very obstinate. Maybe some of these people will know more about what happened that night.
I was cleaning up stakes from a particularly rewarding Pazat game when I heard a loud sound outside. I grabbed my blaster and went out the door. When I got out, I saw Captain Salio. She was quite dead. Blood was everywhere. I heard a noise and saw Dagon Gent coming from his office across the courtyard. We both waited for the authorities to get there.
I guess there was just dialogue options that I had not clicked on with this guy.
It's crazy to think he did it. Salio was our friend. Just outside the door by the junk heap.
It might be a good idea to look at the crime scene. We fought many soldiers in the Mandalorian Wars. The Onderonians were certainly brave, but they were disorganized and stupid. I wouldn't be surprised if they overlooked something.
Know him.
There we go. Thank you, Vortex. I guess I just needed to choose other dialogue options. And I think I have to investigate over here where there was blood on the floor. Maybe look at the droid.
Anybody we talked with mentioned a droid? This droid was destroyed recently. Someone inside the cantina might know more.
Interesting. No, he wasn't even here. Maybe let me talk to this guy again. Maybe he knows something about the droid.
Welcome back. My foul business, that would be Bahema's SOD-2. No, SOD-3. Or is it 2? Whichever one it was, he keeps losing them. I remember when I arrived, it was still smoldering. Who knows? Sometimes the slum dwellers shoot his serving droids for fun. This part of the quarter is getting more and more lawless, I'm afraid. When Dagon and I were waiting for the soldiers, we had to chase off some scavengers that were stripping SOD-3. No, I'm afraid there was quite a crowd growing. We were seeing if there was any way we could help Sulio. There was nothing we could do, of course.
Maybe the droid has like recording of what happened.
Do you have a visa yet? I'm still paying very well for it. I really can't.
Tu needs Tawancha mori da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune honta chiwita inka kikraya na chawanga kone Tawancha mori chiwa mufala wa ni bobo wishyo kuna sita dorcho ni sobawata Ichawa te crossi wisho toda si e krimba choku indindo.
Okay, so find the droid head and then bring it to this guy. He said he can help me. I think I'm gonna have to go back out and talk to the scavengers.
Heard of any good finds? Heard of any good finds?
Or maybe the droid will have like a droid head. This one right here, because this one's kind of suspicious.
Certainly. Greetings, Master.
I don't see anything with the droid head.
Greetings, Master. Certainly. 1B8. Isis is the only... 1B8D.
I think I have to do something with this darn droid. I think he has info.
Greetings, Master. One B8D. Certainly. One. Isis is the only.
Or is it here and I'm just not seeing it? Oh, that's probably why it's not showing up, because I probably still have to talk to someone in the cantina. All right, thank you, Vortex.
This room is reserved, off-worlder. Huh. If you ask me, she got what she deserved. That Bith keeps buying droids, and the scavengers keep stealing them or blowing them up. Seems he's finally given up. The waitress is awful, but she's more fun than his droids ever were. I wouldn't tell you even if I knew. I could tell you where you could find the parts, though. That western square has the perfect fence for droid parts. There's a droid vendor called 1B8D. That droid is as dumb as a Gamorrean. He'll buy anything because he's too stupid to do anything else. 1B8D is quite handy. Quite a few of the slum dwellers make a good living salvaging droid parts for him. He might have even bought some. I know his fate.
There we go. I think now that I talk to him, it'll trigger the... I'll be able to talk to the droid for the parts now.
Greetings, Master. Do you have any interest in my goods? Entity Bahima unknown. I have many serving droid parts. The market rate for those parts would be 25 credits. Thank you for your business.
Kif and the cantina can probably do something with this. We should head back.
There we go. Now back to the cantina with that guy.
Nitaman. Tawancha morichi. Da hupa bosa kurata go jujuto yoki. Hiata yamba wajiaki yukito tune. Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamato.
I had a feeling there was going to be a feed.
What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawana bota yunta tanga kinamatora. Tayaita ta bosananansata.
Welcome back. Foul business, that. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon could have done it. I saw him coming from his office. That's the opposite direction of the marketplace.
we should go talk to Captain Riken and clear all of this up.
Nico, is it? And the Offworlder. What brings the two of you here? That's a bold statement. I assume you have some sort of proof.
It's a long story, so bear with me, Captain. The night of the murder, I was playing Pazak. It was a prosperous night.
That should do it. We still don't know who killed Sulio, but this will greatly assist our investigation.
You have been ordered off this investigation, Captain. I hope you can explain yourself.
I had nothing to do with this, sir. This citizen found information about Captain Sulio's murder. It's material to the investigation.
We've already got our man. Sulio and this Gent were fighting the night she was murdered. He had ample motive. Have you read the report? Some of the things Sulio called him were vile. Sulio and Dagon clearly hated each other. You expect me to believe...
It's absolutely true, Major. I was a friend of both of them. They've done this dozens of times. Bahima the bartender can confirm it, as well as half a dozen other people. They were an odd pair, but they certainly didn't hate each other.
I see. But there's still the fact that he was right there at the scene of the crime. The only thing that matters to me is that he was within blaster range when Sulio was killed, and he did not have an alibi. You have a recording? And I'm sure you're just misinterpreting it.
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon Gent. The real killer is still loose.
Very well, Captain. Set Gent free, then. But if later it turns out that he did do it, it's gonna be on your head.
We did it. He's
the men will
free.
be working on getting Dagon Gent out right away. The Major sure isn't happy. You handled that just right, Offworlder. Dagon owes you a great deal. And you too, Nico.
The investigation has been handled at the highest levels. I've heard there's been some concern about that. With Dagon free, I don't know if the investigation team will find another suspect. They haven't been as diligent as other investigators. I'm not gonna say any more. Probably said too much already. If you head over to Dagon Gent's office, some men will bring him there shortly. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up. I could tell the justice wasn't being served, but we all have our orders. We really need to patrol that sector better.
Thanks for getting me out of there. As detention cells go, it had definite class, but I prefer being out on my own all the same. I owe you and Mandalore one. Wrong place, wrong time. Captain Sulio and I were acquaintances. I just happened to be too close when she got dead. Real shame. She wasn't bad to look at, and she could drink. No, and at this point, I don't care. Just glad to be free. Not many people can help you out with that. There have been several assassination attempts on Queen Talia. That place is locked tighter than a Hud's fault. I know a few people, though. Who do you need to get in touch with? A Jedi Master, you say? Now that is interesting. It's quite a bounty in Jedi these days. Not that I'm looking to collect, but if there's a Master there, I think I know who it is. There's a slight problem with that. I know you don't want to hear that since you went through all the effort of springing me out. The thing is, scavengers have already looted most of my stuff. Most of it's garbage anyway, so I don't care too much. But I did have a couple of encrypted holodisks that they nabbed. So here's the punchline. I need those disks because they have some contact information on them. The people I know you don't just walk up and chat with. There's a procedure. And that holodisk has the procedure. Vakel's gang pretty much owns this street. From what I hear, she's the one that cleaned me out. She's in the local cantina most days. She's tough as Drexel leather and more dangerous than an angry Wookiee. If you take Mandalore with you, though, you should be just fine. Just get me the encrypted holodisk. After that, if there is a Jedi Master in the palace, I'll get you a meeting with him. Have you found the encrypted holodisks yet? No. I doubt that Vakel is smart enough to realize how valuable those disks are. So it doesn't need to be done immediately, but the sooner the better.
I think it's this guy right here. Or maybe it's this one. Or not. Maybe it's the girl. Wait, who the hell am I supposed? It said encrypted holodisks that were stolen from his place when he was arrested. He believes that a beast rider. Oh, a beast rider. I don't know why I was thinking the racing. Oh, where did he go?
What do you want here, Offworlder? The room is taken. The whole cantina is taken. You should leave. You? And just how do you intend to do that? It isn't for sale. I warned you, Offworlder. Kill him.
Are you serious? Well, you're not a friendly bitch. Dang it. He died. Everyone's dying. I haven't saved. Dang it, what was the last part I saved? Oh, it left me at the entrance, okay. Oh wait, it left me here!
This room is reserved. Huh. If you... I know his...
OMG.
Welcome back. Foul business. Good for... Sorry, you... I'd much rather talk about something else.
Do I have to go get the head? Oh, I got the part. Okay. It left me here.
Da hupa. Kawanabot.
Hello there. What is this? Oh my, she's dead.
Kawanabota yunta tanga kinamatura.
And then once I did that, I talked to this guy over here.
Welcome back. Foul business. If it'll help Dagon, you got it. There's no way that Dagon...
I need to get in the habit of
Nico,
saving more constantly.
That's a bold...
It's a long story.
That should do it.
You have been ordered.
I had nothing to do with this, sir.
We've already got a... Have you read the report? You expect me to believe...
It's absolutely true, Major. Bahima the bartender can
I see. The only thing that matters to me... You have a record...
I've seen it myself, Major. Nico isn't the only one that spotted Dagon coming from his office. It really can't be Dagon the real killer.
Very well, Captain.
The men will be working on getting... You handled that just...
I'm trying to skip all this.
The investigation has been with Dagon free. I don't know if... I'm not gonna say anything. If you head over to Thanks for clearing this whole... We really need to patrol.
I'm skipping it since I already
Thanks
did
for
it.
getting me out of there. I owe you and man. Not many people. A Jedi Master, you say? There's a slight problem. The thing is, So here's the punch. The Kells gang, she's in the local canteen. Just get me the encrypt.
I'm gonna save right in front in case I die.
What do you want? Those words will be your last.
Let's save so that I don't have to do that again.
Have you found the encrypted holodisc yet? I won't be able to get a hold of my contact from the palace without it. Great going there. With these, I'll check my contacts at the palace. I should be able to get a meeting with your Jedi Master shortly. You got anything you need to take care of in the quarter, you best do it now. You're dealing with serious politics by contacting him. If things go bad during a meeting, you may not be welcome in ISIS anymore. Perhaps never. Just let me know if you want to go through with this. Yeah, I'll get on it. Just grab a cot and rest a bit. Once I get a meeting time, I'll let you know.
Is this meeting a trap? I can't afford to lose you, especially given recent events.
Anything could be a trap. Vaklu is no fool. But if the message is true...
Is this necessary? I can guarantee your safety in the palace, but outside these walls the General has many men that would do anything for him.
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty. But I feel something. There is a disruption in the Force. I must investigate this.
Very well. But please, be cautious.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the cantina. You guys should be in there. And, no offense, but I hope I never see you again.
You must have gone through a lot to arrange this meeting. The palace is at full battle readiness. Smuggling in a message is no small task.
Kavar, the famed Jedi Guardian. The Mandalorians counted on the fact it would be you, not Revan, who would lead the Jedi against us during the Mandalorian Wars. I wonder how we'd have fared against you. I thought you were killed fighting Malik during the Jedi Civil War.
It seems my former student keeps curious company. Strange times lead to strange alliances, though. No, I survived the war. If only just. Why are you here? I imagine that you hold little love for any on the Jedi Council anymore. Even an old friend. I'm not sure how well placed your faith is. I feared you would harbor dark feelings because of our treatment of you. You have to understand that it was a time of great uncertainty. We just learned that Darth Revan was back with an armada. Every Jedi that went with him was lost, corrupted, and as dark as their master. And then there was you. Many thought you were a spy, but there's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure that the Ebon Hawk was mine. I was certain, only to see you slip through my fingers during the battle. Imagine my delight to discover you were on Isis. Quite careless, if you ask me. Get them, men, and watch your aim. Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What? What have you done to my man? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
For the sake of subtlety, I suggest we avoid using grenades and any other weapons that may injure civilians in this battle.
Can I switch weapons? Great. I don't have any more medkits. No. Oh, I actually got a lightsaber? A double-bladed lightsaber? How am I barely seeing that? And when the hell did I get that? Bruh, how did I not know I had this?
You found me in Crystal
Yes,
August.
I just noticed Vortex.
be able to
I
get
don't
hold of
even
my
know how
contact
I
from the
got it,
palace
to be
without it.
honest.
Great, go in there. You got anything you need to take. If things go bad during a... Yeah, I'll get...
Is this meeting a trap?
Anything could be a trap.
Is this necessary?
Nothing in life is certain, Your Majesty.
Very well.
Aren't I always?
That's what I was afraid you'd say.
Well, the meeting is on. Head straight to the... And, no...
You must have gone through a lot to...
Kavar, I wonder how we...
It seems my No. I'm not sure how well... You have to understand that every Jedi that went... There's more to it than that. And I think you deserve an explanation.
Am I interrupting? In orbit, I thought for sure. Imagine my delight. Get them, men! And watch your aim! Civilian casualties cause a mess of paperwork.
I'm not in the palace. I'll get word to you when I'm able. Run!
What have you done to my men? Blast! Men, take care of him. I won't let Kavar escape.
For the sake of subtlety, I suggest we avoid using grenades and any other weapons that may injure civilians in this battle.
I guess I gotta get the hell out of here now. Oh dang, she died. Of course I died. Dang it! Wait, there's someone right here? Of course, everyone's dying. Bruh. Oh my goodness, there's so many of them. Dang, there was a shitloads of them.
Yeah, what do you want? The Republic is a stagnant beast that had been killing its people for years before the wars began. Were it not for Revan's strength, the Republic would already be dead. Only Revan was worthy of our respect. We swept through the Outer Rim without any opposition until Revan assumed command of the Republic forces. Only then did the battle turn. But as you know, only a handful of Jedi fought, while the others cowered in their halls, afraid to meet us head-on. I'm sure there were good reasons. I'm not accusing you of being a coward. You commanded the Republic fleet that destroyed ours. You were a worthy opponent. Now is there something else you needed? You fought with Revan and Malak during the Mandalorian Wars. Why? We'd never faced Jedi before, and didn't know the threat they represented. You've always been in the Jedi Order. Things that are common knowledge to you are rumors and stories to the rest of the galaxy. We only knew what we had seen in holovids and from our experience with Exar Kun. And by that time, he was completely a Sith. We thought we would triumph easily over such noble and compassionate leaders. Those are weaknesses we easily exploited in the past. What did you think of us? And that is how we thought of you. Not of the Jedi in particular, but the men and women who joined Revan and Malak to fight against us. You turned a demoralized, defeated mess into a coordinated army. You brought tactics, backbone, and above all else, victory to them. Ever consider what would have happened if we'd won? The Sith would have been nothing more than a border skirmish against the might of my clans. We would have brought a new age of strength and expansion to the Republic. With a wealth of the core worlds providing arms and warships to fuel our growth. Instead, the Republic won. Look around you. Look at what your precious victory has brought you. I ask you this. Is the galaxy better off for the Republic's victory? Just think about it. Now, is there something else you needed? The Republic thinks my people are dead, scattered. They are wrong. You should have destroyed us when you had the chance. As long as one Mandalorian lives, we will survive. Our honor, fortunes, and lives revolve around battle. From our earliest history, this has been our way, as it will be always. There are, but those are luxuries. Luxuries that were paid for by the blood of our warriors, alive and dead. The Mandalorian clans will be united. Then we will take back our place in the galaxy. But we live in times of action. And I've said enough for now. We can speak of this again later. Now, is there something else you needed? You fought with You've always been. We only knew what we thought we would. What did you think of? And that is how you turned. Ever consider what the Sith would have, we would have brought, look around you. I ask you this. I suppose we'll never know. Now, is there some...
You have grown strong. Do not let the higher mysteries blind you to others. Turning away from that which tempts you or causes you fear is not strength. Facing it is. I have seen you display many acts of mercy, charity in our journey. Why? Even if it weakens those you help, even if it robs them of the strength needed to grow, you have been chased, hounded since our first meeting, and it has only made you stronger, more capable. From such small things, from such critical points, the universe and its masses may be moved. That is why you must be careful in all that you do, and in every choice you make. Aiding them gives you strength by taking on their challenges, but weakens them. If that is your choice, then use their dependency, feed upon it, until you have exhausted them. Then leave them. And I would view the ones you travel with much the same way. So you may think, but it will be best to strike first. Your allies are allies by circumstance, and they will not hesitate to do the same to you if you continue down your path.
Interesting. So is this old lady, is she good, or is she bad, or is she neutral? Of course, there's more of them. You mess with the best, you die with the rest. Yeah, that's what I thought. I feel like she's just neutral. Like, she's not good, but she's not bad either.
What's happening in the West Square? It sounded like battle. Command's ordered comm blackout. Do you know what's going on? What? Why? That makes no sense. Command hasn't issued any alerts. Are you sure it wasn't some of those Beast Rider slags? They've been getting bolder recently. You must be mistaken. Soldiers just don't attack civilians without orders. If it weren't for the comm blackout, I'd check with command. Just head to the safety of the Merchant Square, citizen. We'll send a patrol to investigate as soon as we can contact our HQ.
Not all the military is after us. Still, Vaklu can throw a whole army at us. I think we've outworn our welcome over here. We should head over to the spaceport before General Vaklu invents some charges against us. Then we'd be in real trouble.
Alright, well, I guess that's my cue to get the hell out of here.
You know what to do. Let's do.
Oh wait, now they're disguising themselves as civilians?
The diagnostic is doing something strange. Target acquired. What the hell does that mean? want to pass here, I'll need to see your starport visa. Everything seems in order. You're cleared to go. There are reports of Republic smugglers arming dissidents in the city. Checkpoints have been set up throughout the city to prevent more civil disturbances. There are 2 types of starport visas. The type you have is an individual visa, good for just you and any pre-registered staff and family that accompany you. The Office of Immigration also issued open visas. Because of the Republic attacks, General Vaklu just announced that the Office of Immigration has been shut down. There have been a lot of edicts since the Republic launched an unprovoked attack on our space forces. No one can get starport visas anymore. Listen, I wouldn't mind letting some of these unfortunates through, but regs are regs. Besides, some of my troops would like nothing more than to get rid of me to earn favor with General Vaklu. Any officer loyal to the Queen has found life increasingly difficult. So far, all the officers in the Merchant Quarter are still royalists, but many of our troops think Vaklu is right. I think he's right too, but he should respect the Queen's orders. But if I break any of Vaklu's orders, I fear some of my men wouldn't wait for my court-martial. Your visa's been scanned. You're cleared to leave. I'd leave right away. Things are going crazy in this quarter.
Don't gotta tell me twice. Bye.
The shuttle is just ahead. I think we should get out of here fast. It's gonna be some time before they forget about us here. No more trips to ISIS for us until the situation changes. A lot.
Dang, I've already been playing for over 2 hours. Jeez. Okay, let's see let's see.
That space, I hear that there was some sort of Sith Lord in the Western Square.
Vortex, that's my cue to get the fuck out of here. Shit's hitting the fan. Bye.
We're back. The shuttle is going to stay docked here until further notice. I'm not ready to part company yet. It sounds like you have a lot of traveling to do.
Ooh, he's gonna stay with me.
I'm going with you. The Sith have taken a particular interest in you, and you could use an extra blaster. I've been meaning to leave Duxon to look for other Mandalorian clans anyway. I don't have it in me. It's a matter of self-interest. The Sith aren't known for sharing power. If the Jedi Order is destroyed for good, it's inevitable that the Sith will dominate the Republic, and then my people will be eradicated or enslaved. Helping your cause is a matter of necessity. Mandalorians helped Exar Kun during his war. We know firsthand how we fare in the service of their like. But that's enough for now. We'll have time to talk later.
The Ebon Hawk is patched up and ready to go. When you're ready to depart, we can ask the guide here to take us back to the ship.
And who the hell's the guide?
return to ISIS anytime soon. General Vaklu has a great deal of power. Even a Jedi couldn't defeat an entire army alone. Set up more perimeter sensors. I hope the Sith attack us again. You have fought more battles on ISIS. You are truly formidable. Most of the recruits are scouting the perimeter. If they fail Mandalore again, they will be dire. I hear you handled ISIS adequately. Mandalore has left me in charge until he has finished his journey to reunite the clans. If there is any change planet-side, I'll send you a message. The Mandalorians will rise again. What do you want?
I'm trying to talk to everyone before I leave because I don't know if I'm going to be able to come back for a while.
After the ambush, Kelbin's been pushing to get the entire base 100% operational. So, I have work I gotta do. Ready to head back to your ship? Give the word and I'll take you there. Follow me.
What's going on here? Oh, it's this girl. There's a bit of a delay on the live stream, Vortex. No. Okay, at least it left me here. And sparing her life is the light side. Does she become a good person in the future, though? Bruh, how do I kill her? Dang, she is a tough cookie. She will become a companion. Ooh, nice. If I can defeat her, though. Oh my goodness, sheesh. I can't even make a dent on her. Bruh, I'm gonna die already. This is ridiculous, Vortex. What am I doing wrong? How is she so strong? Bruh. I can't even make a dent on her. She's scaring me. Apparently I don't got this, Vortex. Look, I'm gonna put the shield. What's this? Okay, I need to get the lightsaber. What the hell does force do? Why is it putting the... I don't want that. I did
My
it.
lightsaber. You've destroyed it. I yield, Master. It is as I heard through the Force. My life for yours. I have nothing to offer you. Your strength is superior. It is as I felt.
Now I've seen everything. This woman, she's a Miraluka. I didn't think any were left in this part of the galaxy. Yeah, they're a pretty secretive race. I heard that some of their kind become Jedi, but a Sith? That's a new one. I'm not sure how you'd go about killing one. It'd be tricky. Just mentioning it, she looks like she's suffered enough wounds already, even after the beating you gave her. Well, some of her wounds are pretty bad. Looks like she was already carrying her share of scars, though. I think she'll recover, yeah.
She is a threat to us. I am not asking that she be harmed or interrogated, but she is of the Sith, and she has attacked us once.
Wait, why does it say dark side point gained? Wait, what? Well, I leaned very heavily towards the light. Bruh, he's still not fully repaired.
My life for yours. I am able to serve. If we enter battle, I will fight and die alongside you. I have not heard that question in some time. My flesh is healed if that's the answer you seek. I know, and I fear that others will see the mercy in your actions, and in my survival, and use it as a weapon to do you greater harm. I felt you, heard you through the Force. It was like a sound at the edge of hearing. And when I heard it, I found I could not ignore it. I serve my master. I am an emissary, a scout. My master was aware of a disturbance in the Force, but was unaware of its nature, of you. The disturbance is not something one feels from a living thing. There is little my master does not know, and that you eluded his sight for so long is significant. But I do not know why. You cannot. His vessel roams the borders of known space, and even I do not know where he travels. Until he calls for me, even if I could lead you to my master. I cannot permit you to find him until you are ready. If I bring you before my master untested, without your potential realized, then you will be lost to me, and I cannot allow that to happen. It would be as if one brought fire to a paradise valley, shattered a cavern of rare crystal, or blinded a painter. I cannot, I will not. I would die first, and gladly, to preserve you, untouched, unharmed. Now that I have found you, I cannot sacrifice what I have found. You will meet my master. It is inevitable. I have seen it. And when you stand before him and realize what you face, you must be prepared. Until then, I must protect you, help you, until you are ready. There's a greatness in you. A greatness that does not stem from the Force. It stems from who you are. And if my master does not understand you, cannot see you, then perhaps there is hope for us all. But if you seek to survive, then you must understand why this is so. There is much I see my master cannot. I fear it is because of my nature, the nature of my race. My people spend their lives seeing the galaxy, the energy streaming off stars, the growth of life, all things touched by the Force. It is not a subject which I have spoken of since its destruction. It was not a thing done with machines or weapons. The Force is far more terrible, and it touches more lives than any machine can hope to slay. For everyone that feels the Force, strongly deeply. Each one feels and perceives it in their own way. You have strengths, whether you know it or not. And my master has his. His power is great, and it comes from hunger. He is a wound in the Force, more presence than flesh. And in his wake, life dies, sacrificing itself to his hunger. And those who feel the Force strongly are beacons to his hunger. My people, my planet, would have been attacked in time. It was inevitable. Yet we could do nothing about it. The Jedi, the last council of the Jedi, came to our world to meet in secret. They hoped that perhaps among our people, they could achieve the clarity to see what was striking them from the darkness of the galaxy. They succeeded, but only in bringing him from the outer regions. And Qatar, with my kind, with the Jedi upon its surface, could no longer be ignored. And my people died, and the Jedi died. And there was no one left, only me. They hoped to see the threat that had been stalking them, and they did. But they were unprepared for the magnitude of the threat. He cannot deny his hunger for long, and any gathering of Jedi is something he cannot long resist. And now that the Jedi are vanishing, I do not know what will happen. Perhaps he will grow strong enough to eradicate all life, merely with his presence. I will answer what I can, but my answers may prove useless to you. I am not familiar with the place you speak of. My master has not entered Republic space for some time, but there are others who may move more freely, who may have been responsible for such an act of destruction. There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same: the death of all Jedi, everywhere. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their eyes are upon you, and it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you. I will answer what I can. My master did not cause the end of the planet you speak of. There are many factions within the Sith, all seeking to take what little remains in the wake of the Jedi Civil War. Where one moves, it is not always known to the others. But their purpose is the same: the death of all Jedi, everywhere. They believe you are the last of the Jedi, and their hatred of the Jedi unites them. All their eyes are upon you, and it is a terrible, quiet darkness that pursues you.
I'm trying to ask her anything and everything.
My people once had the power to perceive events, to see through the Force. That sight may manifest itself in many ways, and at times, I may affect the abilities of others to see as well. My sight has been damaged. What I have taught you, it is not the full extent of the perceptions of my people.
So she's not able to see, so she only sees through the Force?
My master, when he showed me my world, showed it to me as it is. It hurt. And since that moment, it has been difficult to perceive the Force as I once did. But after traveling with you, I feel that perhaps there was a gift in it, hidden beneath the pain. Only when one suffers do certain truths become evident, both of the galaxy and of the self. and I feel you are an example of this. I will answer what I can. Forgive me, but before you go, I must ask. Why do you do this? Why do you seek to help me? Teach me. You must not do this. I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me. So you say, but it is not something I have observed or seen. I remember little of my homeworld before I entered my master's service. It is not as it was. There is little left of such memories, or the planet itself. Very well. Perhaps we shall speak more of this at another time. But know this, I cannot allow you to weaken yourself for me.
I haven't talked to this
General,
guy in a
are you
while.
all right? You look like you've been standing too close to one of my shield generators. Whoa, claws out today, aren't they?
Okay. I already talked to the Mandalorian before I got on the ship.
Something up?
All right. What did you want to know?
Nothing new there. Okay, Vortex. I actually think I'll save it here. I made a lot of progress. How long have I been live? I've been live for almost 3 hours. It's already gonna be 11. And I don't know what's for lunch. So I gotta go have lunch. Oh, it feels so good to stretch. I gotta go have lunch. I gotta drink some protein shake. I need to do some exercise. I haven't done exercises in 2 days because I've been so sore. And matter of fact, I'm still sore. My arms still fucking hurt. Vortex, I have been doing exercises since I was a teenager. I don't know if I told you, but I used to do a lot of exercises. I used to go to the gym for like an hour to 2 hours almost every day. And then I think like in my late 20s, I stopped working out for a couple of years, and then I would work out again, then stop, and then work out, and then start. But then I started working out again because I'm like, okay, I need to get. I'm not gonna try to be super fit the way I was when I was a young adult. But I'm like, I at least want to be toned and eat healthier, you know? So I fucking started working out. I only worked out for 3 days. Vortex, I've never in my life have been so fucking sore. Like, I don't know how to explain it because it's not physical pain, but like all my muscles hurt, my lower back hurts. My lower back hurts so much that I have a hard time bending down. Like if something falls on the floor, when I was working, it would hurt to go in and out of the car. I had to do a delivery to the 3rd floor of an apartment. Bruh, I couldn't even get up to the 3rd floor. It was so difficult. My fucking legs were shaking. And I'm like, dang, I was like, I've been sore before in the past, but never like this. Like usually when I would get sore, I'd be sore for 1 day. And I would feel the muscles aching and all that, but it was never painful. and it would only last for a day, and then the next day I would be totally fine. This time around, like, dude, it was so freaking painful. I was just laying in bed most of the time, where I would live stream for like an hour or two, then I would go lay down. That's how bad it was. And even right now, I still feel pain, but thankfully it's not as bad as yesterday or the day before yesterday. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat. I'm gonna go drink some protein. Then I have to like rest for like 30 minutes to an hour before I can do exercise, because if not, then I'll vomit. But I think I might end up doing another live stream. Were you gonna live stream today, Vortex, before I go? But yeah, if you do live stream, just send me a message on Discord so I can hang out with you. But I'll see you later. Thanks for hanging out.